Good afternoon. I'm just gonna do my base face right now. And happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Hope everybody's gonna have some fun stuff going on tonight. My husband and my daughter and I are headed up to Flagstaff today. In a little bit. We're still getting ready. I'm obviously still getting ready. We're gonna go enjoy some snow and watch the snowfall and the pine cone drop. Hey Sarah, how are you? What are you guys up to? And gonna go watch the snow up in Flagstaff. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna do probably show off a video and when I'm up there, and so everybody can see the snowfall. I'm excited. I love the snow. I love the snow, so I'm really excited. Oh, Texas, yeah. Well, that's good. So you'll make it home tonight for New Year's Eve, or are you gonna be in late? Flagstaff is about a 2-hour drive north for us, so we're just gonna go up and enjoy the snow. Maybe go up to Snowball, or there's this place I guess Brian found to take Penelope sledding, so we're gonna take her sledding to do it. Oh, good, at 5. So yeah, that's good. So you'll be able to spend New Year's Eve and do a dinner. Are you gonna spend it with your kids, or are you guys gonna get a sitter and go out and do something? Are you gonna hang out with Miss Emily? So I'm just doing some of that lighter concealer on my eye area to kind of brighten that up. That's what I like to do. And I love this. Hey Ashley, this is Limelight's Botanical Foundation. It's made by RCMA. It's I know it's an awesome foundation. It has 50% pigmentation, so it like just really goes a long way. And then I'm using this concealer up here. This is a wax base concealer and foundation, so waterproof. And it has really good coverage. The coverage is freaking amazing. I don't have a lot of like visible blemishes. I just have, you know, some redness on the cheeks, but a couple of girls that I know have, you know, some cystic acne and hormonal stuff that they deal with, so it does an amazing job at covering. So if you're interested and you want to get color matched, shoot me a message and I'll help you out with that. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with that. I think I'm going to do a light contour, and I'm just going to use my darker concealer here to pick some up with my Tarte brush that I like to use for adding a little bit of contour. You can see that's pretty noticeable, so I'm going to buff that out in just a second. So I'm going to do the other side, and I just kind of do this like back and forth. I don't know. Kind of get my contour on, and then I'll do a little bit up by the temple there, and then on the side of the nose, which didn't exactly go, but I need to buff that in. So I'm going to use my buffer brush. This one has been on back order because it's super popular, so I'm just going to buff out those edges right there that I did up with my contour brush. So kind of soften those edges a little bit, and get that all spiffied up. And I mean, this is it for my makeup today. I'm probably not, I mean, I might do a little touch up if we go out to dinner, which we will have to because we're going to be out of town. But that's why I love Arizona, because we live here. It's hot, and I like heat, of course. Sometimes in the middle of the summer, it gets to be a bit much, but then in the winter, it's still like 60 to 70 during the day, and then if I want to go see snow, I can go see snow. It's 2 hours north, and I can go to Flagstaff, or I can go to Four Peaks, which is actually closer, and we can go up the mountain and drive around and play. That is like a half hour or 40 minutes from my house, so there's mountains all over. So people just think Arizona is like this big flat desert, but I mean it is, but there's so many mountains within the Phoenix Mesa area that, you know, you can just go and experience everything you want to in one area. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to pick up some of that lighter concealer and just do a dash down the center of my nose here, just kind of as a highlight there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set that with my powder. And right here I have a trio. This is one of the trio palettes. Here you can get a better look. So here I have number 7 blush, number 6 highlighting blush, and then my translucent setting powder. So I just pick up a little bit of that, and then I'm just going to set up what I just put on with the... I'm just doing a light all over because I am going to be traveling in the car, and I just want to just have a good set. And then definitely hit up the eyes where I put that concealer for my base, because that's basically my primer, my eye primer there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on some blush while I have this one open. So I'm using 7, it's just peachy. And I'm just doing real light. I'm going to be cold later, I know that. And so I'm going to get a natural blush going once I hit the cold weather for sure. And then I'm going to highlight a little bit on the nose again, and then the Cupid's bow. We just want to pop a little highlight, and you can see that pop with the light. I love highlighting. I think I like highlighting more than I like contouring for sure, but I do a little bit of contouring. So I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I'm going to be using in the Dream On Lottie. This is Lottie for Limelight, and I'm going to use this color over here. I think that is Tallulah. And then I'm going to use our Brow Tamer and spoolie brush here. So this is a super fine angled brush. It's perfect for the brows. So what I'm going to do is pop a little bit of my 10 years younger spray on my brush, and this is a setting spray, and I'm going to do that because I really want the eyebrows to last all day. So I just pick up a tiny bit of pigment with my brush after spraying it, and then I'm going to start to fill in those brows. Brow baby. And everybody's different. Everybody likes a different eyebrow shape. You kind of just go with whatever you already have and then go from there. Okay, awesome, Ashley. Exciting. Happy New Year to you. Enjoy and be safe. Everybody watch out for those crazy drivers on the road. It's, you know, it's too bad that people still get like way hammered and then still decide like they need to drive in this day and age when there's Uber and Lyft and, you know, friends who are willing to pick you up and stuff like that. It's too bad that people still make that bad decision sometimes, but you know, we don't, and you just have to be careful and watch out for other people who do. So I'm just gonna add some more pigment into that brow because I want it to be pretty strong, and then bring it down so that when my eye is like this, the corner of my eye, I want it to kind of hit up right there. So it's gonna end there. I don't know. So that's my general shape. And then I'll go over to the other side. Brows are super fun. I started filling in my brows probably a little over a year ago. Never really felt like I needed to before, but as I'm getting older, I'm noticing my hair, my brow hair at least, brows aren't filling in and growing as much as they used to. My brows used to be super full and bushy, especially when I was super young and I didn't actually pluck them. But then I got into plucking. You know, I think every girl goes through that phase, like, maybe not every girl, but you go through this phase of like plucking and shaping and figuring out what works for you, and then in the process I ended up over plucking and getting scary skinny brows that won't grow. So now that I'm older and I like a full brow, I find myself having to fill them in, which I don't want to say most, but a lot of women fill their brows in, and guys, that's just something that women in this country do. Not in every country, in this country, I should say. And it's interesting because I did watch this video, and I think I shared it a while ago, the differences in Korean makeup and in the States makeup, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. There they like to do like skin lightening and all this different crazy stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna brush out and kind of just move the pigment, make sure it's more even. So that looks pretty good. I think I need to be a little bit darker on this side, so I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit more on this side. What do you have planned for New Year's, ladies? Anyone have anything exciting and going out and partying? We don't really go out and party anymore. We do family fun oriented stuff, which is fun too. Alright, so I'm gonna come back to that palette. I'm gonna move on to my Onyx palette, which is perfect for New Year's Eve. It is perfect to create super smoky eye, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to start off with this light color right here in the corner. This is like a light color. Very pretty. And I'm going to do that up here along the brow. Yeah, I know. I searched for it this morning, Marissa. After I saw yours, I was like, I gotta get it out. Yeah, I love this shirt. So cute. So cute. It's so perfect. I think so many of us have this shirt too. It's fun. I think our whole team needs to get this shirt. So then I'm just gonna do up on the brow that light color, and I'm gonna get that in there, and then I'm gonna go over inside the corner of my eye too, and you're gonna see how bright that is, brightening. Okay. And then I'll end up going back and blending that out with some other colors. So then I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush. This is one of the Limelight or Alcone at Home brushes. I love these brushes. These are the bomb. So I'm going to pick up some of this light gray here and start down here. You see just the tiniest little bit of pigment is going to cover everything I want to on this eye. So just kind of back and forth, windshield wiper motion, and then down along the bottom by the lash line. Ooh, smoky! So that's the lightest color. So this is going to get even more intense here, you watch. And then into where my socket is, I can feel it like when I push here, that's where it would be if I were going to have a crease. Which I don't. Hi, Amber. You joined at the perfect time because I'm doing my smoky eye. Okay, so I used that gray, the lightest gray, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And that's what's awesome about this, is the pigmentation is amazing because it's professional grade, and that's what professional means. It means high pigment. So you're gonna get a lot of color payoff with a little bit of product. Alright, so I'm going to blend the edges of that, so no worries for that looking a little wild. I'm going to use my Dome blending brush. So these bristles are pretty tightly packed, and I'm just going to blend out the edge of that. Yes, you need to come over. You need to come over and play with this palette. It is amazing. You can borrow it. You can borrow it for a week. You totally can. Okay. So you just want to blend out those edges real good before I go ahead and add the next color. So I'm going to get this pointed blender eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark, it's like the black sparkle, and I'm going to add like the tiniest amount of pigment, and then I'm going to tap it off because you're going to see how pigmented it is when you want to add it to your eye. You just want to do a really light application here, and then I'm going to do a little circular motion here and add just on the outer corner of my eye, because that's where I'm going to build the pigment and get it looking deeper and darker. See how this one is darker than that one already? And that's what I'm going for. Okay, so I'm going to pick up, and I mean, you guys can't see, but there's loose pigment on here from when I just tapped it off, and I'm just basically picking up that pigment and then using that on the other side, because it's just, the pigment payoff on this, the color payoff is just amazing. Like, I can't even get over. Our pigments are ridiculous with color. Okay. And then a little bit more in the center because I feel like I have a little void there. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging this look. What do y'all think? Is it starting to look like what I want it to, for sure. So, and when you're doing blending, you just want to hold it really super loose, light grip, and then just let your brush do it. Let your brush just do its thing. Blend, blend, blend. I mean, I'm moving my hand, obviously, but you're gonna let your brush really do its job. And that's the thing with the quality brushes. And yes, Amber, I'm gonna do a video on my favorite brushes and what they're used for, so that will be coming in the new year. This brush is just, I mean, it's amazing. The quality of the brush is so important when you're doing your makeup. I mean, yes, you can get a ton of brushes and you can buy, you know, and I'm not saying that they have to be expensive, certainly not. There's this one kabuki brush that's like, I don't know, $65, and then there's like these Charlotte Tilbury brushes that are super expensive, and like I just, you know, I can't do it. I'm not made of money, I can't do it. But, oh, I just added a little color down here, and there we go. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Smokey under here. Thank you, Sarah. Just a little tiny bit. I'm trying to, because you can always go back and add more. Well, that one got a little bit crazier than I wanted it to, right? Okay. So I'm just gonna take some of that off. Ooh, that's better. Yeah, so that can get a little crazy. So add on the bottom. And I'm not using a precise, I'm just using the pointed blender on this too. And then also what I want to do is blend this top one out too. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. When I sit back, it looks like what I want it to. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the light color on the center of my eye here. Okay. Kind of give it that shimmery look. And then, what are you guys going to do for New Year's Eve? Anybody going out and doing exciting adult stuff? Or hanging with your kids at home? Or going away like we are? We're getting ready to go to Flagstaff. Brian's like, really? You have to do a video right now? I'm like, babe, I have to. We're gonna be out of town. I need to do it now. So, all right. So now I'm going to just use a little liner brush. This is just I don't even know what one is this. This is a Luxie small angle brush. I think I got this when I used to subscribe to Ipsy. I think I got this in one of my little Ipsy bags. I forget, but I'm just gonna do a little black eyeliner shadow down here, and I'm using the darkest black on that one. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Are you going by yourself, or is Dusty gonna go too? Yeah, so I'm just doing the light, the dark black on the bottom for liner. And my eyeliner pen is the best. I'm gonna use that. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna use that right this minute. I probably won't add the liner wing. I don't know. I should just do it really, but so that's my eyeshadow. I think it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna blend this out just a little bit more right here, and then clean up the edges. There we go. Alrighty, so I did that, and now I'm going to, the last thing I'm gonna do is lipstick. This is Mariah Carey's MAC collection. Look how pretty it is. It's so sparkly. It's like a silver glittery bullet. Oh, that's fun. That'll be fun. You guys are gonna go upstairs to that club? I went there recently. I don't know. Let's see, back when my cousin was visiting. So I'm using my liner 1, and I'm gonna do this all over. So I went to that club up at Talking Stick when my cousin was here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. It has a butterfly imprinted on it. It's so pretty. Mariah Carey. I mean, how can you not? I'm a big fan of nude. Look at that, nude. I love that. It's so pretty. So yeah, we're usually asleep. Yeah, past couple years I haven't really stayed up till midnight either. It's just hard. It's hard when you have the little ones, so. Anyway, so that is going to be my New Year's Eve look. I may touch it up when we get there. We'll see. We're not doing anything crazy. We're probably gonna, I really want to stay up until midnight and watch the pine cone drop, because we're gonna be in Flagstaff, and they have this pine cone drop, so we'll see if we can make it out that late. Sometimes Penelope stays up really late, so it's possible that we do. Oh, how fun. Have so much fun. You guys be safe, and thanks for watching, everybody. The last thing I'm going to do is spritz my face with the 10 Years Younger setting spray, which is going to help my makeup last all day for 16-18 hours. And let that dry. And then if you didn't want to have a dewy finish, you could go back in and use some setting powder. You could totally do that too to dull that look, but I like the dewy finish, so I'm going to leave it as is, and that is going to be it. So everybody have a beautiful New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to you and your family. Everybody stay safe and warm, and enjoy your special time with your family. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.